Yorkers protesting outside the governor's mansion in Albany, making their message clear to Governor Cuomo.
We want to make our message clear, Governor Cuomo. You will never take away our civil liberties and our constitutional rights.
That rally organizer, Cara Castronuova, joins us now. Cara, thank you so much for being here. You made the trip from Long Island up to Albany to do this. Why are you protesting?
I'm protesting because my civil liberties are really important to me. They're important to the country. I really feel like Governor Cuomo overstepped his power when he did the whole executive order to ban freedom of assembly and to let us to shut down the country. So there's a lot of people who feel this way besides me, so I felt like I had to go up there and be their voice.
What do you say to people that say, well, New York was one of the hardest hits areas? You know, I know Albany's a long way from New York City, so Governor Cuomo's in the middle of it. They kind of make an excuse for this. What do you say to that?
I don't think that that's an excuse. New York was hit hard according to the numbers, but I still don't think that that's an excuse to give up civil liberties for the governor to tell us that we have to stay at home and to take away our constitutional rights. There is nothing in the Constitution about a pandemic. There's no pandemic clause in the Constitution.
There's no clause against those essential rights. You're exactly right about that. Well, Governor Cuomo, you remember this in April. He had a message to protesters. Let me remind you what he said.
You want to go to work? Go take a job as an essential worker. Do it tomorrow. Take a job as an essential worker.
But the people aren't hiring because of the
No, there are
pandemic.
people hiring. You can get a job as an essential worker. So now you can go to work and you can be an essential worker and you're not going to kill anyone.
Oh, you're going to kill. You're going to kill people.
I just thought that that was a really obnoxious message from Governor Cuomo. That's actually one of the reasons when I saw that press conference, I'm like, that's more of the reason why we need to be up there speaking against somebody like him who's clearly so out of touch with America and what's going on right now in the state of New York. So many people are suffering.
100% out of touch. What are you hearing from friends and business owners, other people that are protesting? What are they facing in their livelihoods and their businesses?
So many business owners I spoke to are so frustrated. They're so furious. These government loans aren't coming through. They don't want them to begin with. They'd rather just be able to make their own money. They were doing just fine. And they're just so frustrated with this. They feel like they should be able to open their business now, if not weeks ago. And a lot of friends of mine are also very frustrated and have a very deep-rooted fear that our civil liberties are being taken away. And this is setting a terrible precedent for the future because now sort of the state government knows that little the soft spot in America's heart, a virus. So if there's another virus in the fall, which there very well can be, this could happen all over again. This could happen all over again next year. So now how long is this going to go on? How much more can they keep doing this to us? It's not right.
Of course. Do you feel like businesses are going to start reopening anyway because they say this can't last?
A lot of businesses are going to reopen. They're saying that they will. I don't know what the ramifications will be for those businesses. I hope that Governor Cuomo leaves them alone. I know that in New York City, it's terrible. De Blasio has really done a number on New York City. I mean, it's terrible. But I do hope, and I encourage all business owners to reopen anyway, because that's your right.
Well, and if you don't want to go to those businesses, it is also your right to stay at home, which is the ultimate corollary in this entire thing. We are still, at least for now, barely a free country. Cara Castronuova, thank you so much for your leadership and for your time this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
We reached out to Governor Cuomo's office for a statement. He holds a press conference every day for hours, but did not have time to get back to us.